Hello everybody, Ghostblade 1062 here with another rolling stock review. Today we will be looking at a Type LGS 580 container flat car from Marklin, and this car is a part of the MHI, the Marklin Handler Initiative. It is a car that comes with a custom painted 40-foot container painted specifically for Marklin. And now, let's move on to the unboxing. Alright, taking a look at the box, we get our first view of the car through the clear plastic front window here. And we have the Marklin HO logo in the top right. On the bottom of the box, we have the contact information for Marklin, as well as an age restriction warning. On the left, we just have the logo. On the back, we have some instruction on oiling, or lubrication, I should say, for the axles. And then on the right side of the box, we have some actual information. Starting off, we have the product barcode. Then we have a product description, this being a Type LGS 580 container flat car. We then also have a picture of the car here. We also have a part number for the axles, and then we have the product ID for the car itself, this being 47584. And now, opening up the box, we have the car sitting in this two-piece plastic cradle. And we have this recycling slip also included. But opening up the cradle, first of all, we have our 40-foot Marklin container. With its own container number, this being 4782234561. On the end here, we have the latching mechanism molded on, but it is painted very well with no overspray, making the whole locking mechanism really stand out. And now, onto the car. Here we have the car itself. And next, we will move on to a detailed overview. Time to take a closer look at the car. In the previous section, I went over the shipping container already, which does have some nice detailing to it. What I didn't go over is on the underside we have these prongs sticking up, which are used to hold the container in place on the car itself. And on the end with the doors here, we also have our capacity information for the container. It is, however, hollow and very light, so the container will not be adding any actual weight to the car itself. Now moving on to the car. Looking along the top here, we have the corrugated, or I should say the diamond plate main body section here, which adds texture that prevents containers from slipping. We also have all of these yellow spots here around the sides with the hole in the middle. These are for the locking pins of the container. And this can be used for different sizes of containers as well. So as we can see, the container is not slipping off thanks to those locking pins. We also have the grab irons on either end of the car, as well as a step with them, each of them, to step up onto the car if need be. Now, starting at the end here, we have our coupler, which is in an M shaft. And right above that, we have the prototypical coupling hook. And on either side of that, we have the buffers. Moving on to the side here, we have these points right here for crane hooks to attach to the car. This is used in case of maintenance as well as in case of derailments. We also have our leaf spring suspension detailing and brake detailing here. And this goes for both axles. And I can't get a good shot at it a clear shot of it, but we do have our legible road number along the side here. Here we go, now I got it. We got 2180 4426 155-8, this being the road number of the car. And it is and here we have the Deutsche Bahn reporting marks. And then underneath them, we also have this support frame with our emergency brake set up here as well. And this detailing also exists on the other side. And now looking underneath, we can see the floorboard detailing that is done underneath, as well as the brake line detailing with our air reservoir and hydraulics for the brakes. And that covers the car. So next, we will move on to the rip track segment of the video. Alright, welcome to the rip track segment. To start off with, I'm gonna check the wheel gauge on the new axles I'm putting in, as this car has Marklin AC axles. So axle number 1 is a little tight, but manageable. And axle number 2 is also very tight, but still just barely manageable. So to remove the factory axles, axle number 1 and axle number 2. There we go, that's the factory axles removed. So now for the new DC axles. Number 1 and number 2. And now to also change out the couplers to knuckle couplers. Coupler 1 is out. New coupler in. Coupler 2. And new coupler in, and now I just need to verify the coupler height. Starting with the first coupler, we are spot on for height. And now for the other end of the car, the coupler trip pin is catching, but by ways of actual height we are good. So I'll just have to adjust that a little bit. There we go. And now the car is ready for a run on the track. Alright everybody, this concludes my review of the Marklin dealer exclusive Type LSG 580 container flat car. All in all, the car has a decent weight to it. It's running very smoothly. The detailing could have been done a little bit better, as I find it's quite plain. But aside from that, I don't really have anything to say about it in the negatives. The coloration was done well. On the container itself, there was no issues with overspray. And all in all, a very nice addition to the collection. And something that I can definitely recommend. That being said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like or a comment, and subscribe for more model railroad content. Have a great day, everybody.